Mercedes-AMG S63 Coupe Grand Touring at its finest. Civility meets brutality in the Mercedes-AMG S63 Coupe. It is both brute, battered and Hulk, serene and savage, restrained and raucous, technologically adept and primitive in its ferocity. The S63 Coupe is uncompromising. The Titanic two-door successfully combines the decadence of a grand touring car with the rapscallion heart of a sports car, and thanks to the arrival of AMG's twin turbocharged 4.0-liter V8, the S63 S.6.3 HP ticker is 26 horsepower stronger than the twin turbocharged 5.5-liter V8 it replaces. High sumptuous interior, devilish powertrain, cushy ride, lows, heavyweight price, heavyweight mass, hand-built in Feldbach, Germany. The new 8-cylinder is a sweetheart that packs a 664 pound speed punch from 2750 to 4500 RPM and eagerly revs to its 7000 RPM redline. Its spark is co-equal to its bite, and the combination of the two twin-scroll turbochargers legato spool mixed with a variable exhaust system's baritone notes produces a dulcet symphony that proclaims the potency of the S63 with every tap of the accelerator. Switching the exhaust from a default comfort mode to Sport Plus reveals an even more ferocious crescendo that snaps, crackles, and pops like a bowl of Rice Krispies that's escaped from the pits of hell. The all-wheel drive S63's Fusion powertrain is further improved by the addition of a new 9-speed automatic transmission. Like the prior 7-speed unit, the 9-speed gearbox is without a torque converter, instead a multi-plate clutch serves as the coupling between the engine and the transmission, whereas the previous transmission was prone to imprecise clutch engagement, which sometimes resulted in clunky lurching low-speed behavior. The new 9-speed transmission engages with mere torque converter fluidity time and time again. It made no difference if we were sitting in stop and go traffic or using the launch control system to muster a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.0 seconds, a full second ahead of the standard S560 Coupe. It uses a version of the S63's 4.0-liter and 0.7-second quicker than the S63 Coupe with the previous 5.5-liter V8. This 4,784-pound Coupe also beats the 1,103-pound lighter rear-drive Mercedes-AMG GTR to a mile-a-minute mark by 0.2 seconds, firmly planting the right pedal against the firewall resulted in a quarter-mile time of 11.2 seconds and a trap speed of 126 miles per hour. The colossal coupe proved eager to accelerate at speed as well and managed to shave 0.3 second from the 30 to 50 mph and 50 to 70 mph times recorded by the more pedestrian S564matic Coupe. The S63 also impressed at the pump, where the EPA estimates the model at 17 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway. We observed an average of 18 miles per gallon. The previous S63 Coupe managed less remarkable EPA figures of 15 miles per gallon city and 23 miles per gallon highway. Along with its smaller displacement, the new engine includes a cylinder deactivation system that can cut fuel to half of the engine cylinders when conditions permit. Cylinder deactivation is available when the S63 is in the default comfort driving mode and can be initiated between 1,030 to 50 RPM. Despite its sports car-like acceleration figures, the S63 was less admirable when it came time to apply the brakes for tackle turns. Fitted with $2,200 worth of 20-inch wheels wrapped in staggered with Michelin Pilot Sport 3 rubber, it ate off 165 feet of tarmac on its way to a stop from 70 miles per hour. Although it set a sizable 15.4-inch front and 14.2-inch rear rotors with 6-piston front and single-piston rear calipers successfully warded off brake fade, the distance required to bring the coupe to a halt barely bettered the 166-foot stopping performance of a 1,074-pound heavier Mercedes-AMG GL63 SUV. Circling our 300-foot skim pad, the prodigious coupe managed to claw its way to a respectable 0.94 grams, but it also exhibited noticeable understeer. The S63's air springs and adaptive dampers offer comfort, sport, and Sport Plus modes. In short order, we settled on Sport mode for most of our driving, finding the right to floaty and busy in comfort and harsh in Sport Plus. Regardless of mode, the S63's handling falls short of engaging the car's mass and syrupy variable ratio steering failed to convey confidence at the limit. While these traits would be an albatross around the neck of a car such as the Mercedes-AMG GT. Such characteristics actually befit the three-pointed star's flagship coupe. In fact, the combination of raw power and pulsating controls make for a surprisingly engrossing driving experience when barreling down back roads, as the all-wheel drive system seamlessly sends toward forward as needed, and the 9-speed automatic transmission responds quickly to taps of the chunky steering wheel-mounted paddle shifters. In short, tackling tight-to-lane roads in an S.6.3 coupe is a lot like carving the turkey with a power saw. It may be the wrong tool for the job, but it sure is fun to slice with comfort in, as in the S560 coupe. The S.6.3's cabin pampers those within it, and standard features include a pair of supportive 12-way powered front seats with heating and cooling functions, a surround view camera, automatic high-beam headlights, lane departure warning, blind spot assist, and a navigation system. Mercedes' latest C.O.U.P.E infotainment system is standard fare. The setup includes a pair of 12.3-inch screens, both of which rest under a single piece of glass. One screen is positioned in the driver's line of sight and combines a digital gauge cluster with infotainment functions. The other sits in the middle of the dashboard and is strictly limited to infotainment functions. Both screens can be controlled by way of a pair of touch-sensitive switches located on the spokes of the thick flat-bottom steering wheel. Alternately, the central screen can be operated by twisting, tapping, and pushing at the center console-mounted C.O.U.P.E control knob and associated touchpad. Rear seat passengers are appropriately coddled as well, with the lack of B-pillars aiding the view out and a sizable center console offering plenty of stowage. The large door openings make it fairly easy for passengers to get in and out of the snug back seat. Those planning to ferry 2 or more passengers regularly will be better served by the slightly more prosaic S.6.3 sedan. However, predictably, the cabin is rich in detail and made with high-quality materials that look and feel appropriately opulent. Of course, purchasing an option-free S.6.3 coupe is a bit like having just one Oreo cookie. It's damn near impossible to do. This example came equipped with a number of lavish luxury options, including a $6,400 Mercedes premium audio system with 26 speakers, $3,700 worth of carbon fiber and piano black interior trim, $3,250 for deep red and black leather seats and trim, the $2,500 glass roof panel that uses electric current to alter the panel transparency from deeply tinted to completely clear, the $2,260 night vision camera, the $2,250 driver assistance package, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and more, and the $1,990 warmth and comfort package, heated rear seats, front armrests, and steering wheel. The only notable item missing from this S.6.3's interior was the available $1,100 rear cabin refrigerator. The S.6.3 benefits from a refreshed exterior for 2018, which now sports AMG's panoramic and grille design, as well as revised bumpers, headlights, and taillights. Our test car was further dressed up with the $6,500 carbon fiber package, carbon fiber front splitter, rocker panels, mirror covers, rear diffuser, and more. $3,950 in matte gray paint, $700 for red painted brake calipers, and $1,750 in Swarovski crystal headlamp accents for the daytime running lamps and turn signals. The 2018 Mercedes-AMG S.6.3 is a palatial performance coupe that combines the elegance of the Mercedes-Benz S560 with the rowdy accelerative aptitude of the Mercedes-AMG GT. It's a delightful idiosyncrasy in the automotive marketplace.